Hey guys, welcome to the Chivas Career Mode. I believe this is episode 6 or 5, don't really know. But I wanted to take this episode, guys, just because I didn't have the better results against these 3 teams we're gonna be playing. Of course, on the screen you guys are actually watching the highlights of the Tigres versus Guadalajara. So let's talk about Chivas versus America, El Clásico they just passed, guys. Since a lot of you guys probably already know, because I complain about this every time on Twitter, is the I hate Chivas, I hate America time where they broadcast the games. I think they have the worst schedule ever for me, because I always just watch around 20 minutes of the first half and right away I have to go to work. I don't know why they have that ridiculous schedule of having the games at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Like, that's 7 p.m. for me. I think 9 p.m. for Eastern time. So I don't know why they have it so late. I get having the week, the games they are playing on the week, during the week early, but I don't know, man. Like, I hate their schedule because I always end up missing games, and you guys come to my streams and ask me what I think of the game, and usually I just tell you what I saw the first 20 minutes. This is what I watch, you know. But I kind of hate that, you know. I hope Chivas would get a new schedule, and I'm gonna be doing a transfer video, guys, on Chivas, and also one rumor on America. The rumors are coming out already, guys. Higuera was on Fox Sports, my favorite sports channel. I like watching. They have the best news there, in my opinion, guys. You know, they're for me, Fox Sports is over ESPN. That's what I watch, especially Fox Deportes, because there is all Liga MX there. So I like watching that. So yeah, guys, like I said, and the Clásico, I watched the first half. I did watch the first half. Right here, Marco Fabian gets the Player of the Month award. We're gonna be playing against Morelia next, but I know that Cisneros scored because I did watch a little replay of the highlights. I know Oribe scored, right? Oribe, which it was a. What's going on with Cota, guys? What's going on with him? Like, what's going on that he cannot catch the ball? It's like he messed up on that equalizer from Peralta, letting the ball go. So I don't know what. And even though, guys, Chivas lost, Chivas still could qualify for the playoffs. But it's just a miracle has to happen, and that miracle is that Tijuana, I believe Atlas, and who was the other team? I can't remember who was the other team. Oh, Necaxa. So Necaxa, Tijuana, and Atlas, they need to not win their games. They need to make less than 20 points, I believe, in order for Chivas to qualify. And Chivas has to win all their games. So they still get qualified, but that's what needs to happen. It needs to happen that Chivas needs to win all his games, and then Necaxa, Xolos, and what was the other team I was talking about? Atlas. They need to lose their games and not make it to 20 points. Because if they make it to 20 points, then Chivas has no chance. You know, anything could happen. Remember back a couple of years ago when León needed to have this bunch of teams lose, and they ended up losing, and León ended up qualifying in the 8th spot. So, you know, it could happen. It could happen. Miracles could happen. But Chivas still has that opportunity. But the thing is, if it happens, I just see it hard for it to happen, because having 3 teams make less than 18 points, like, they really have to have bad streak, and I don't think Tijuana, it's that bad to have that bad streak. I think it's one of a good team. Now Necaxa, I think Necaxa is playing good. Atlas wasn't playing very good at the beginning, but I think now they're playing a lot better. So we don't know. It could happen. Right here, we decided to train some players, guys, but you know what? They said that anything could happen. So if it happens, if Chivas ends up qualifying at the end, it would be just an amazing thing. A team that's disqualified, or it's currently given like they're not gonna qualify, and if Necaxa, Atlas, and Tijuana manage to not make 20 points and Chivas manage to win all their games, the RS, they could still qualify. That's just insane. That's Liga MX for you. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be done. I just don't see Chivas actually qualifying. Although, guys, like I said, I'm gonna talk about Chivas once again when we are seeing the highlights of the last game, and that is the Higuera, the CEO of Chivas, was in Fox Sports Última Palabra, and he said that they tried to get Aquino and he just rejected, so they're not gonna even try to get Aquino anymore because he just doesn't want to come. Now, Eric Gutierrez, they said that they did try to get him last transfer, but Pachuca just said no, they don't want to sell him. And which is funny is like they asked him if he was gonna try again to sign Eric Gutierrez, and he said that he didn't know. And Rafa Marquez Lugo, which is a former Chivas striker, they had one of the best seasons I have ever seen when Chivas was just so bad. He told them, you have to get him. You have to do everything you can to get Eric Gutierrez. And in my opinion, guys, do you guys really think Eric Gutierrez, like, is there a spot for him in Chivas? Because if you look at it right now, we have Gallito, we have Pizarro, we have Orbelín Pineda. Like, where in the midfield would he play? I know he could be a replacement or something, but I don't think he would like to be a replacement. For me, the options that Chivas needs to look for right backs and left backs, because I believe that Chapo Sanchez and Edwin Hernandez, they're like so confident that they're never gonna lose their starting spot because they don't have no one. Almeida said all this thing that they said the youngsters are gonna push those players and try to win their spot to play there, but we never saw Mayorga played except for one game, I believe, where he debuted. But other than that, when did you saw Mayorga playing as a left back? In this last Clásico, instead of putting a real right back like Mayorga or the other player Cortés, what Almeida decided to do is to put in Brizuela instead of Sanchez there in that spot. So I don't know. I think Chivas would need a goalkeeper, because I don't know if they're even gonna buy Pachuca's goalkeeper Cota. So I don't even know if they're gonna actually buy him, because I think Pachuca would try to sell him for a high price. So they might have to go for a very big player. Now, they did said they don't know if they're gonna go for European players, because they're not willing to pay big money for them, ridiculous money that some players don't even deserve, and they have to agree to come to Chivas. That's what they Higuera said. So just wanted to take this episode to talk about Chivas, guys. A lot of people don't like when I criticize Chivas. It's a team I follow since I was a kid, guys. I just get mad, man, because one of the things I hate for Chivas, this is no matter what manager. I don't know why, but have you noticed, guys, that Chivas, I get so frustrated when Chivas passes the ball back. Like, if you're losing and Chivas just for some reason decides to pass the ball back to his goalkeeper or back to his defense, that annoys me a lot, because I don't know. I think Chivas had a defensive mindset forever, guys. I have never seen Chivas go out attack and making really good attacks. They almost scoring goals. I don't know. It's just what I think, guys. So we're probably gonna go back here to the game here. We got that last chance to take out the victory, but we're actually gonna be tying here too, guys. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on El Clásico and what's going on with Chivas. I do think Chivas is gonna get a new signings, but I just don't know who and what position do we really need. One position that I think we really need is also a center back, because Jair Pereira got injured, and remember what happened, guys. when Jair Pereira got injured, we had no one. Of course, we have Salcido. Salcido has done the stuff great, but I don't know. I think like we need to sign a new center back for Chivas. That is my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but in my opinion, Chivas does need a new center back, and maybe a new goalkeeper if Cota is not staying. I would like Chivas to try to go for the goalkeeper that we went here. You know, try to bring the Real Sociedad Mexican goalkeeper. I think that would be great, or even try get Gudiño on a loan or something. Ask Porto to bring him back. You know, that would be also great, guys. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.